What did you think for Trent out there today? It seemed like he was just kind of gutsy and kept it together for the 8 innings.
Yeah, I mean, another just awesome performance by him. Did a great job. I mean, especially offense kind of taking a while to get going and scoring them some runs. So just staying out there for as long as he did, really keeping them off balance. And I mean, even when they got on base, he shut it down, and we got a couple of clutch double plays that helped out. But I mean, he's done it all year. I mean, like I said, he's like a second ace out there. Just very composed, very competitive, and just goes about his business.
Talk about Gatlin getting that hit. How big is it for him especially?
Yeah, I mean, awesome. Couldn't happen to a better kid. Just everything he's gone through the injuries. I was pumped for him. I think we all were. And just, I mean, for as hard as he works, I mean, every day coming out there, I mean, I think I saw he had something like 29 at-bats on the season or something. And just for him to go up there and know that we're all behind him and to just really get the job done. I mean, it's the second time he's done it this season. I mean, I was pumped, and I mean, I think you saw it. He was tearing up. I'm sorry about that. Tearing up afterwards. I mean, that's every kid's dream. Hit a walk-off in Omaha, and you know he did it. I mean, he's been a huge part of this team on the bench and in the locker room. So I was proud for him.
You got to be proud of your guys just to stay composed after the top of the ninth when he doesn't get their way and ties it up.
Yeah,
like that.
absolutely. I mean, just like we said all year, tough team. I mean, you got to embrace it, and they came back and tied it up. And I mean, we knew we had one more chance to win the game, and we did.
Talk about the bench. I mean, the depth of the lineup has been talked about, but what about the bench today?
Yeah, I mean, they were huge. You saw guys come in left and right, pinch hitting. I mean, Holt Perzock, I mean, how big was that just coming up? I mean, I think it was first pitch, just single to get that run in. I mean, that's huge. He's done that the whole year. And then Dalton coming in, getting those 2 double plays. I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, there are a lot of young guys that are playing huge roles. I mean, that's awesome for the teams in the future. I mean, for this team right now, just to play that role and just for being as deep as we are, I mean, it definitely helps out.
Holt called getting the win, taking the weight off y'all's shoulders, getting that first win. But can it also open up the offense a little bit more, kind of get y'all some momentum to start swinging the best?
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I mean, we did square up, I mean, some balls today, and I mean, just the wind knocked it down, and they got under it. I mean, it's just part of playing baseball here. You got to find ways to win. I mean, kind of towards the middle of the game, you saw we started getting base runners on, stealing some bases, stuff like that. But just to, I mean, like you said, get that win and kind of stick around for a little bit longer. Take it one day at a time. I mean, we're ready to go, and hopefully that kind of rolls over and that momentum stays with us.
Offense really hasn't been bogged down like you guys have the last 2 games. I mean, do you attribute that to the pitching you've seen, or do you guys need to change something offensively? Or?
I don't think we need to change much. I mean, we've been pretty consistent the whole year, squaring up balls. I mean, it's baseball. I mean, you're going to hit balls right at people. Hit a ball that's, an inch or 2 foul that, I mean, could change the aspect of the game. Like you saw Anderson, I mean, that would have been huge. But, it's just baseball, and, I mean, we're going to stick with it. And, I mean, while we're getting it going, the pitching staff's doing a great job holding the other guys. So it's going to be a team effort, but, we have all the confidence in the world in each other that we're going to get it done and get back on track.
Heading into this year, I think the last walk-off at TD Ameritrade was 2 years ago. You have had 2 in the last 2 nights, or 2 games. What's that been like for you guys?
The first one wasn't very fun. Just starting off with a loss, but I mean, it's a tough team. We knew we were going to bounce back and play hard today, and we did. And luckily, this way we were on the winning side of it. I mean, that's fun. It's awesome just to celebrate out there with your teammates. Hopefully, like I said, just grab some momentum and keep playing well.
How much of a grind was it today, though? Trying to scratch across the road on a hot day against a team that, obviously, elimination game, a team that wanted this is better year. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it kind of was, but I mean, we've been there before. ULL, we lost the first game. I mean, it was probably twice as hot there. I mean, it was unbelievable on turf, stuff like that. But we knew we were going to have to fight. I mean, just battle the elements, the wind, all that stuff. But, I mean, it just kind of goes to the mindset and the toughness of this team. I mean, proud of the guys for sticking in there. Christian did a great job on the mound, keeping us in it while we were kind of scratching to find some runs and momentum. But, Holt coming up, doing that, getting the RBI. I mean, proud of him. Unbelievable job. He's an unbelievable hitter and done it all year. And then, I mean, just Gatlin at the end, just getting it done, after that top of the ninth, kind of letting the lead go away. So glad we got the win.
Well, do you feel like any guys are pressing at the plate kind of to manufacture runs, especially the way Chris and Christian pitched the last 2 nights?
Oh, I don't believe people are pressing.
Yeah.
I mean, there might be a couple cases, but I mean, I can't tell. I think everybody's doing a good job keeping their composure. Like I said, I mean, we had a bunch of guys square up some balls, line out. The wind knocked them down. A couple balls that could have been fair, weren't, stuff like that. Just kind of stick to our approach and just keep working. I mean, we know how good we are offensively. We knew coming in that we're going to be facing some good pitchers. I mean, just when you do that, you got to compete and scratch and find ways to win. We'll get it going. You saw Boz and movement and stealing some bases, stuff like that. So I mean, we're very dynamic. I mean, we're not just waiting for the long home run. I mean, we can scratch and all of that. So just got to keep that going. I mean, I think 1 through 9 we're going to start clicking here. So
Was there